Welcome back to another Madden NFL video, in which today we have a AFC West divisional showdown between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Las Vegas Raiders. Let me know in the comments below, who do you guys think will win this game in real life, and what do you guys think the score will be? If you like this type of content, like and subscribe. It really helps the channel out, and I appreciate all the support. Should be a fun coaching matchup between Antonio Pierce as well as Brandon Staley, and a quarterback battle between Justin Herbert and Jimmy Garoppolo. So without further ado, let's get straight into this one and see which team will come out on top. Let's get it. Jimmy Garoppolo and the Raiders will get the ball to start off the game. So let's take a look at his stats from last year, as he had 207 out of 308 attempts, 24-37 yards, 16 touchdowns to 4 interceptions. Here on 3rd and 12, Jimmy Garoppolo will run a halfback screen and get it to Josh Jacobs, who has nice blocks on the left-hand side and gets a first down, taking it all the way to the 42-yard line. And let's take a look at the replay to see how this play unfolded. And Jimmy Garoppolo let the pressure come through the middle, and Josh Jacobs had great blocks on the left-hand side and gained huge yardage for the first down, and a great job on the third down conversion. Here on 1st and 10, Jimmy Garoppolo will work the wheel route to Josh Jacobs, and he will find lots of space on the left-hand side going into Chargers territory at the 38-yard line. Here on 1st and 10, on the play right after, we have a play action pass. Jimmy Garoppolo feels the pressure and throws it straight to the linebacker number 6, Eric Kendricks, and he will come up with the ball, giving starting position for the Chargers offense in Justin Herbert at the 36-yard line. And let's take a look at the replay right here to see how the play unfolded. And the pressure gets to Garoppolo as he gets hit while throwing it, and it goes straight to the linebacker for the interception. And it is now time for Justin Herbert to lead the Chargers offense out onto the field. So let's take a look at his stats from last year, as he had 477 out of 699 attempts, 47-39 yards, 25 touchdowns to 10 interceptions. Here on 1st and 10, Justin Herbert has time in the pocket and tries to work the left side of the field, throws it into double coverage, and it is picked off by number 39 on the Raiders defense. And after the interception, he brings it all the way up to the Chargers 20-yard line. And this will set up the Raiders in field goal position to start off the drive. And what a great job by Nate Hobbs to get to the ball, as he had to jump back shoulder to come up with the grab. Here on 3rd and 6, Jimmy Garoppolo is in the pocket, feels the pressure, and throws the ball out of a sack. And he is tackled by Joey Bosa. And this will be a 3-and-out for the Raiders, and they will settle for a field goal attempt right here, as it is now 4th and 6 at the Chargers 16-yard line. And the kick is up and right through the middle of the uprights, as the Raiders score the first points of the game, taking a 3-0 lead over the Chargers here in the first quarter. Here on 1st and 10, Justin Herbert has time in the pocket, rolls out to his right, and finds Keenan Allen open on the right-hand side, as he takes it all the way to the 45-yard line. And let's take a look at the replay right here to see how the play unfolded. And at 31 years old, Keenan Allen is still playing lights out, having over 150 yards in the past few games. Here on 1st and 10, Justin Herbert has time in the pocket and will roll out to the right as he senses pressure, works the right sideline, and gets it into the hands of Josh Palmer as the Chargers enter Raiders territory at the 30-yard line. Here on 2nd and 5, they're going to hand the ball off to Austin Eckler, who will take it right up the middle and has lots of green grass as he takes it to the 11-yard line inside the red zone, setting up for a 1st and 10 for the Chargers. And the first quarter will come to a close right here. And let's take a look at the stats from this first quarter. Here on 1st and 10, Justin Herbert will snap the ball and hand it off to Austin Eckler, as he gets a good block from number 77 up front and takes it into the end zone. And the Chargers will score their first points of the game, taking a 7-3 lead over the Raiders here in the second quarter. And let's take a look at the replay right here to see how Eckler got into the end zone. He had nice blocks up front and walked into the end zone pretty much unscathed. Here on 2nd and 8, Jimmy Garoppolo will hand it off to Josh Jacobs, who has nice blocking up front, breaks the tackle, and will rush for about 15 yards on the play, taking it into Chargers territory at the 41-yard line. Here on 1st and 10, Jimmy Garoppolo will work the middle of the field and get it to number 16, Jacoby Myers. Here on 3rd and 1, Jimmy Garoppolo is in the pocket and escapes to the left-hand side and gets it to number 81, who will take it inside the 10 to the 6-yard line, and that is a completion to Hooper. And what a great job by Garoppolo to sense the pressure and to get the ball off to the open tight end. Here on 1st and goal, Jimmy Garoppolo is in the pocket and the pressure gets to him and he is sacked by Sebastian Joseph Day. And it'll be 2nd and goal for the Raiders at the 17-yard line. And let's take a look at the replay right here to see how the defender got through. And he just swim tackles his way past the offensive lineman and had green daylight to the quarterback. Here on 3rd and goal, Jimmy Garoppolo has time in the pocket and tries to work out the flat, but he throws it under pressure and out of bounds. And it'll be 4th and goal for the Raiders right here. The Raiders will settle for a field goal attempt right here, and the kick is up and splits the middle of the uprights as the score is now 7-6 with the Chargers in the lead with a few seconds left here in the first half. And with 12 seconds left here in the first half, Justin Herbert and the Chargers will take a shot, and Keenan Allen is open in space and will get to Raiders territory at the 31-yard line and into field goal range for the Chargers. And let's take a look at the replay right there as Keenan Allen beats the busted coverage and finds lots of open space and takes it to an opportunistic point for the Chargers special teams to go ahead and kick a field goal from 48 yards here. And the Chargers kicker, Cameron Dicker, will kick the ball right here, and it is up and right through the middle of the uprights, and the Chargers will add on 3 points to their lead as they take a 10-6 lead over the Raiders going into halftime. Chargers get the ball to start off the second half, and Justin Herbert tries to work the left side of the field, but it goes straight to the defender and is picked off by number 1, and Justin Herbert tackles the defender Epps at the 1-yard line. And this will set up Jimmy Garoppolo and the Raiders offense in perfect 1st and goal territory. And let's take a look at the replay right there as Epps does a good job to high point the ball and have a nice return. Here on 1st and goal, Jimmy Garoppolo will work the inside of the receiver and get it to Josh Jacobs for the 1-yard touchdown. And the Raiders now lead 13-10 over the Chargers. The Chargers will field the kick return, and number 12, Darius Davis, will return with the ball, find lots of space on the left-hand side, break one tackle, and take it near midfield at the 48-yard line. Here on 2nd and 8, Justin Herbert has time in the pocket and will work the left side of the field, and the receiver catches the ball, Josh Palmer, as he breaks the tackle and takes it to Raider territory at the 34-yard line. And let's take a look at the replay right here as Justin Herbert had a nice clean pocket and quickly gets the ball out to Palmer. Here on 3rd and 10, Justin Herbert has a play action pass and will try and take it over the top of the defense, and it is lucky it isn't picked as number 21 got his hands on the ball and pushes it down for an incompletion. The Chargers decide to kick the ball from 51 yards, and the kick is up and right through the uprights. The ball had enough distance, and we are all tied up at 13 apiece here in the third quarter. Here on 3rd and 11, Jimmy Garoppolo has time in the pocket and will work the right side of the field and try and get it to his receiver, but it is thrown just out of bounds as number 13, Hunter Renfrow, would have been open for the reception. Here on 1st and 10, we have a play action pass, and the rush gets there, and Justin Herbert is sacked by Diablo, and this will push the Chargers offense back to the 31-yard line for a 2nd and 16. Here on 3rd and 10, Justin Herbert works the left side of the field as he gets it to the crossing Gerald Everett, who will take it into Raiders territory at the 47-yard line. And let's take a look at the replay right here to see how the play unfolded. And Justin Herbert gets the ball out quickly as a free rusher was coming to him, and Gerald Everett goes to the open spot where the defender vacated for the nice first down. Here on 3rd and 5, Justin Herbert will hand it off to Austin Eckler, who fights his way to the 6, and it'll be 4th and 1 for the Chargers. And the Chargers will go for it right here as Justin Herbert tries to sneak, but he is stopped short of the line to gain at the 5, and the Raiders will take over on downs. And let's take a look at the replay right there as the Raiders defense crash into the quarterback before he can make forward progress. Great stop by the Raiders defense. The Raiders are only having 4 seconds left and have to chalk one up to Davante Adams, but it'll be only at the 46-yard line, and we are tied at 13 at the end of regulation, so we will now go into overtime. Raiders get the ball to start off overtime, and here on 3rd and 10, Garoppolo has time in the pocket and works the middle of the field as he gets it to Davante Adams at the 43-yard line. And let's take a look at the replay right here to see how Davante Adams got open in coverage, and that is a great 3rd down completion by the Raiders. Here on 3rd and 6, Jimmy Garoppolo has time in the pocket and escapes to the right, and he will have to throw it out of bounds as the pressure gets to him. It is now 3rd and 26 for the Chargers, and the pressure comes from all sides, and Herbert is sacked at the 5-yard line, and this will bring up a 4th and 37 for the Chargers, and they will have to punt the ball to the Raiders as Robert Spillane comes up with the sack. And here on 3rd and 4, Jimmy Garoppolo tries to get it out to Davante Adams down the middle of the field, but he just misses his shot, and it'll be a punt back to the Chargers. Here on 3rd and 6, Justin Herbert has time in the pocket, tries to work the middle of the field, but it is dropped by Gerald Everett, and it will be another punt by the Chargers, giving the ball back to the Raiders offense. Here on 2nd and 7, Jimmy Garoppolo will work the flat and get it to Josh Jacobs, who spins his way forward for the first down in Chargers territory at the 49-yard line. Here on 1st and 10, Jimmy Garoppolo will hand it off to Josh Jacobs, and he'll take it up the gut and take it to the 37-yard line for a 1st and 10. Here on 3rd and 8, Josh Jacobs gets the ball and has nice blockage and finds his way on the right-hand side near the red zone at the 21. The Raiders are going to go for the game-winning field goal here on 1st and 10, and the kick is up, and it is right through the uprights, but we have a flag on the play, but it looks to be on the Chargers, so the Las Vegas Raiders will defeat the Los Angeles Chargers 16-3 on a walk-off field goal kick. Let me know in the comments below, who do you guys think will win this game in real life, and what do you guys think the score will be? If you like this type of content, like and subscribe. It really helps the channel out, and I appreciate all the support. If you're a fan of the NFL and college football, stay tuned, as we'll be covering both all season long. Appreciate all the support, and we'll catch you in the next one. Take care.